Good morning. So, wanted to just jump right in and say, learn more about the essence of fear and thinking about how we can implement this into our daily life with music, sounds, and creating. Finding that fear is not only a survival and a stimulation for managing experiences, but also sharing those stories that you may commonly have through fear will also find a better way of understanding life. It's crazy how you find yourself comfortable with doing the same either style or genre. You find yourself in a pattern. You want to make sure that the groove feels and sounds the same for maybe a certain type of demographic or culture. And that fear is survival, right? But then at the same time, finding a way to ignite and stimulate yourself, experiment along the way, using that fear to bridge new ideas. I'm really seriously thinking about like how the ability that we grow with is definitely not linear. So why even choose to go a certain route all the time, right? The sacrifice may lead into something else. Always think of not leading myself into traps, not leading myself into ruts, digging myself into a hole. So essentially figuring out how to reignite fear to build me along a different pathway. Finding anxiety as an undiagnosed piece of fear. Didn't really think of it that way, getting into a space even unconsciously and figuring out how to universally communicate to people. You kind of get yourself into a how should I do this? Why should I do this, right? Even to what should I sample? What should I play? What chord should I get? What should I say in these lyrics? Thinking about getting lost in that anxiety and not building better intention and reigniting the fear, you definitely can lose yourself, man. You definitely can start to go into a pattern, right? And you want to get out of that pattern after a while. Think of what the worst things could be possibly happening, right? What's the worst that could happen? If I just tried something different, if I just went through a different route, if I tried jumping into this sample a slightly different way, I might lead down a different path. You know what I'm saying? I think that going into yourself and finding a way to get lost and building that creative pathway, that structure, it's definitely not linear, but finding a way to sacrifice the other things and choosing to build on that, that's the best way to go about it. Managing that risk. That's just it for right now, y'all. Take it easy.
Why is you in the club recording my beat? It's bitches in here, it's hoes in here, we partying, we drunk. Why is you looking at another nigga